let's go back to the beginning, starting with from the time I'm in the shower. No, I'm not taking you in the shower with me. That sounds terrible. Let's start from what I do while I'm in the shower alone behind a curtain. Hi guys, thanks for stopping by. I have an unusual video for you today. I decided to do a video on something that I have struggled with my entire life. This hair. It looks okay now, granted, but I want to show you what I actually deal with on a day-to-day basis, just in case you deal with the same thing. Because in reality, I have dry, brittle, fuzzy, poofy, unmanageable, wavy, and coarse hair, just in case the rest wasn't enough. Often when I'm flipping through a beauty magazine or watching a tutorial, I'll see articles on how to deal with frizzy, unruly hair. And of course I'll start reading it. And I'm always left feeling disappointed because the methods that are described aren't even remotely possible for me. And over the years I've wondered, am I the only one that even has hair like this? So I need you to let me know down below, is your hair anything like mine? Or am I just the only one that has this particular hair? So we're going to call this the after hair, meaning that it looks okay, right? Not too bad. For the longest time I actually used Wen, and frankly Wen is hella expensive. It's a great product, don't get me wrong, and it works well for my hair, but it's like $80 a gallon. And I have been seeing more and more on the market sulfate-free and paraben-free shampoo. So this is one that I just picked up at like Sally's Beauty Supply or possibly even Amazon. And I have to tell you, even the name sounds a little bit like they're trying to be a dupe for Wen because it's called Ren Pure. Sounds suspiciously like Wen, but I digress. The scent that I happened to pick out was Vanilla Mint, and this is a cleansing conditioner. Even though I use a cleansing conditioner, I still use a conditioner behind this, but I'll cover that in just a second. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this very liberally all through my thick, unruly hair. And I'm going to use a wide tooth comb and comb it through in the shower. Then I'm going to rinse this off. And I'm going to go in with a deep conditioner. And I really like this one from L'Oreal. It's called Mega Moisture, and they're not kidding. So even though I'm using a cleansing conditioner, you would think that would be enough, but not for my dry hair. No, it's not. So I use this really thick conditioner, and you can see this is hella thick as well, not going anywhere. And I use a very generous amount of this. And again, with the wide tooth comb, I comb it through. Once I've rinsed the conditioner thoroughly from my hair so that it's not weighed down, because I can only wash my hair 1 to 2 times a week at the absolute maximum, then I want to get all additional moisture out of my hair, so I will gently pat dry with whatever bath towel I'm using. But I'm not going to put a bath towel on my head, because if you do, there's so much weight from it, it gives you a headache and tears at your hair. So what I use instead to get the excess moisture out of my hair is actually called Turbie Twist. You can get these a number of places, including on Amazon. I got my original ones from QVC, and I've seen very similar towels like this actually in Walmart. And it's much easier to put this on your head and walk around with it than it is a large bath towel or a bath sheet. And it has a little hook at the end so that once you have it on and twist it up, you can just connect it, and you can walk around pretty securely. It's not like where a bath towel's just always falling off your head or giving you a headache. So you'll see in a video that I'm going to insert somewhere that I'm just pressing on this towel gently. I'm never taking and scrubbing a towel into my hair because that will only make the frizz worse. Then I'm going to apply this, and as you'll see in the video, I'm just pressing out the moisture and getting as much of it out of my hair as possible, because the concept of air drying is impossible. Let's look at one of the tips that don't work for me that I've seen countless times in beauty magazines and online. And that is, while hair is still damp, to finger comb, tousle hair, and allow to air dry. That sounds fantastic, doesn't it? Let me show you what my hair looks like when I follow this exact instruction. And I did this and waited an hour for it to dry just to get this picture. This is what my hair looks like when finger combed, tousled, and air dried. It's just not going to happen. So we made it out of the shower and we used our sulfate-free conditioner and our extra conditioner, and now I'm going in with 2 more products. And while I'm on this topic, if you have found the end-all be-all product that works the best for hair like ours, please, please, please comment down below. I would love to know myself, and anyone else watching this video probably wants to know the same thing. And I'm showing you products that have worked for me better than others, but I have never really found a miracle product. I'm just being completely honest with you. So if you know of a miracle product, please share that in the comments down below. So now I'm going in with my, let's call them styling products. And I have a styling cream by One and Only. This one happens to be an argan formula. And I have a frizz taming serum by L'Oreal called Smooth Intense. I put a pump of each one of these in my hands, rub it together and make my own cocktail, and work it through my hair and then run a comb through it. And again, I'm going to insert a video somewhere of me doing this. After I do that, and I apologize I missed filming this particular part, I will also spritz in a heat protectant because we are going in with heat. We're going in with 3 types of heat because that's what it takes to control this hair. So let's go over another one of the funny styling tips that come in magazines. So another tip that I've seen many times, and I want to preface this by saying that I'm 56 years old, is to, quote, wear a cute headband. No. That doesn't take the frizz out. If anything, it just draws more attention to it. A headband only covers an inch wide swath of hair. The rest of it is still poofed up and frizzy and doesn't hide anything. So that one, again, doesn't work for me and probably doesn't work for you. So next I'm going to go in with a blow dryer. And I would like to say that I take this and I take a round brush and I carefully section it off and do it one section at a time. But it takes a month of Sundays for my hair to dry. And my arms are going to give out before I get to that point. So the first thing I do is take the directional attachment off. I do dry my hair on the cool setting, but I use the highest airflow. So the air is rushing out, but it's not hot air. So I just basically blow my hair all over the place. After I've dried it most of the way, here comes another product. I use Aveda Brilliant. I have had this for, what's embarrassing how long I've had it for. It probably doesn't even come in this container anymore. I still have about a tablespoon left, and I'm not exaggerating when I say that this is probably another 2 years supply. You use just the tiniest little speck of it because it is a pomade, and I just put a tiny speck of it and warm it up in my hands and run it through my hair. And you'll notice when I'm blowing my hair all over the place, I'm largely ignoring my bangs because that's my biggest problem area with calyx and frizz. So after I get my hair mostly dry and I get that pomade worked into it really well, then I'm going to snap the directional attacher on and I'm going to section off just my bangs and pull them down and straight, just to redirect the cowlick that is very profoundly in the front of my hair. I have cowlicks all over, but that one is the one that really messes with any style that I try to accomplish. So speaking of style, let's cover another one of these hilarious ideas that we can supposedly do with our style hair, being frizzy and thick as it is to wrap your hair in a sleek ponytail and sleep with it wet, and when you wake up you're just supposed to tousle it. Obviously my hair isn't long enough to do a single ponytail, nor am I 20 years old. So I did the best I could, and here's my sleek ponies. None of this stuff works. It's crazy. None of this works. But there you have it. So back to the real way I do my hair. Believe it or not, we're going to go in with more heat. And this will probably sound crazy to most people, but the way that I straighten my hair is by using hot rollers. Yes, I'm going to straighten my hair by curling my hair. I know, it sounds crazy. This is just what I have found works for me. Because I would need 8 arms to be able to maneuver this hair that I have. So by using a large barreled flocked hot roller, I'm taming it down, getting rid of some of the frizz, and getting it to start to take the shape of a hairstyle. So what I use, and you can use any brand obviously. Oh Lord, I'm sure I have all kinds of loose hairs on this. This is a set of Conair hot rollers that I've had for years. You can see the diameter of these. They're called jumbo. Interestingly enough, I also have so much hair that I can only set about 3/4 of it, and you'll see that in the video that I'm showing. So even though I section it off and get it in these rollers, there aren't enough rollers in any set that I have ever found that will cover all of my thick hair. So you'll see me rolling my hair in the hot rollers that I just showed you, and I've been using for years a hairspray called Dove Extra Hold Hairspray. Now someone with what I'm going to call normal hair can probably use any type of shaping or styling hairspray. I find that I need the heavy duty stuff, and I also find that every time I find one that works, it suddenly becomes discontinued. So I stock up on this and have about 4 bottles of this at any given time. I'm rolling that just using a paddle brush and again a wide tooth comb. I have to use a wide tooth comb because nothing else will go through my hair. So you'll see that in a video clip. Now you may be thinking to yourself that I'm done now, that when I take the rollers out, my hair is going to look the way it does now. No, unfortunately not. The clips from hot rollers, any type that I've tried, leave little crimps in my hair, and I have to still continue to fight natural calyx. So the final heat product that I use, I've had this for years. This is called the InStyler. I bought this originally probably off of TV or maybe QVC, but you can buy these now in Walmart. This is the original model. They make one now that is supposed to blow dry your hair and style it at the same time at Walmart. And full disclosure, I did buy that when I couldn't find a replacement original one. I ended up getting my second one on eBay. I really lucked out. But the one that allegedly dries your hair was like a toy in my hair. And if you have hair like I do, I think you're going to find the same thing. So you're going to see a video clip where I'm doing a final smooth out with this. This is going to get rid of any remaining fuzz, and it's going to get rid of those little crimps that you end up getting whenever you've rolled your hair. After that, then I use a product, and this is not even a name brand, I just bought this at Walmart. It's Smooth and Shine Polishing Spray. As we get older, our hair loses shine and bounce and movement. And I find that when I use this, it adds an awful lot of that back. It puts a nice healthy sheen on my hair and also smooths down any remaining flyaways. In reality, I always have flyaways even after I do all of this, but when I combine the techniques that I've just shown you, this is the end result. So I want to know from you, please comment down below, do you have hair like I do, and have you found any tools or products that were real game changers for you? I'm still on the hunt, and as you can see, I'm using a lot of products and a lot of tools to get even this result. So if you know something that can help with my type of hair and others that may be watching this, please comment down below. Thanks so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend with me. I truly appreciate it. I'm so glad you stopped by. If you liked this video or found it helpful in any way, please consider giving me a thumbs up and hitting that subscribe and notification bell so that you can see future videos. Until next time, bye guys.